Hi everyone, Grape R60 here. I'm just making myself, I'm heating up my tea. Heating up as opposed to making fresh. Oop. I had to throw away our old hot plate thing. And I found this one my daughter had bought when she was in Costa Rica. And I thought, oh, well, instead of letting it go to waste, we'll use it there. So I've been having a busy morning. And here is our beef stew, pot roast, whatever you want to call it, crock pot. Now this is an old crock pot that my mother and my grandmother had, and it still works. So it's pretty cool. Today, these metal pieces are always separated, so you could take that out and wash it. And this is just plastic rather than glass, whereas today the other ones are more easier to wash, I guess is what I'm going to say. But anyway, so cleaned up the counter, got everything put away. Now I'm going to have my tea. And welcome to Vogmas Day 2, where I am trying, lots of dishes. Well, I'm just letting them, sit. I'm going to put that there. I hate throwing my tea bags out because they're 2-cup teacup and 2-cup tea bags. And if I only make one small one like that, then unfortunately it's going to waste. So I save it so that when I want to have a second cup, here we go, I can do that. And just a little bit too much in there. And whenever I pour things down the drain, I always like to rinse it really good. That was my cornflakes for breakfast. Now I'll come back and have my second cup in a little while. My bedroom is totally torn apart. I was up all night going through all of my craft stuff and brought up my winter clothes bag. So this box is full of odds and ends of papers and just junk that's been hanging around. I was emptying out these drawers. The first one's empty, the second one's almost empty, and the third one I found all kinds of goodies. So I'm going through all of that, and now I have to put away my summer clothes, and that's my winter clothes up there, and what I wore last night, blah blah blah. Ooh, I've got a lot to go through up here too. I would like to turn my dining room into my craft room and put all of this there, and I would love to have a curtain down so that it doesn't look so messy. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Anyway, this is the morning. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to sit down on my bed and watch a little bit of YouTube, whatever's on, and I will be back later this afternoon. Okay, so I'm having a little lie down here for a few minutes. I'm having my tea. The big box over there is full of junk. I showed you that a while ago. I'm going through all of my crafty stuff and things that I don't want. I'm going to donate. And I'm watching some videos. And, you know, I was trying to figure out, excuse me, I was trying to figure out why I've lost my creative juices. And I think I have the answer, at least part of an answer. And part of that answer is, let's just go somewhere else here. And part of that answer is all of the videos that I have watched, any crafting, they're all Dollar Tree, Target, Walmart, Dollarama, hauls. They're all hauls. And although I like to do a haul maybe once a week or so, but I was looking for inspiration. And a lot of the channels that I'm subscribed to, and some that I'm not, some that have been referred to, they're just doing hauls, or they're doing wreaths, or they're doing ordinary things that I guess I'm not interested in doing. And I was looking for more paper crafting type videos, and it seems to have gotten lost in the whole hauling thing. Now, maybe it's because we're all depressed and we're all shopping because we're thinking of doing projects, and then we buy the stuff, do like me, stick it in containers like this and this. Well, this one's all empty stuff. And never get to it, and never get to that particular project. And I think when I first started doing videos and learning to craft with paper, I only bought what I needed for that craft. Even though I wanted to do it right away and I couldn't, I had to wait till the next day to go shopping for this stuff, I still used the things right away. And then I got more involved and saw more people using crickets and using their big kicks or whatever, or all kinds of different things. And I ended up buying and buying and buying, and not really following through on a lot of my crafts. And I think that it got to the point where when I was trying to organize my room for crafting, it ended up becoming a storage room of junk. And I think I got overwhelmed by all of it. I'm still overwhelmed by all of it. And I think that that is my biggest problem, is that I have got too much stuff, and I should have tried to stay within, you know, my learning curve, I guess. I don't know. So that is why I guess I took a break for a while from videos. Even putting up my Vlogmas video, trying to do it. Mind you, I did it, my day one I did late at night, and I was tired and didn't, you know, really, I wasn't in the mood for doing it. And yet I wanted to force myself to participate again on my YouTube channel. So I have so many things. That big box is full of, I'm leaving it there because I can put it in the recycle downstairs. I can bring that downstairs. So I'm leaving that box in here to throw in things that I don't use anymore, that I don't need, scraps of paper that I've saved, which I don't need. And I'm just going to go through all of my containers and get rid of things and try and organize. When you don't have cabinet space, when you don't have shelves and things to put things in, I mean, I've got this one shelf over here, and I've got another shelf, but they're completely full, and that shouldn't be. So I'm going to be going through, my shelves are the last thing I'm going to touch. I'm not going to bother with those. But the rest of my boxes here, I'm going to be, all these containers, I'm going to be going through them, and slowly but surely, I'm not rushing it, but I miss doing crafts. I miss doing something creative, but with this mess, I get that feeling I want to do stuff, and then I end up not doing anything at all because that means I got to move this around and that around, and then I can't find something that I wanted to use. And I guess you guys all know that story. You probably all been through it. But anyway, so I'm taking a little bit of a break. I've got my supper in the crock pot, and I'm going to just go and make my mom some lunch, and then we'll see how it goes. But I was just going on my YouTube channel and going through videos, and I'm not finding anything that I really enjoy watching. And I don't know what it is. I don't know whether we've all kind of, repeating what we did before. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll bring back my mojo. It's not that I don't have the mojo. It's just that I'm too overwhelmed with stuff. So, for my new year, the new year will be not unless it's something that I need for 2021. I know it's a month away, but for 2021, I will not be spending more than $10 a month at Dollarama, Dollar Tree, and so on and so forth, because I don't need it. I have enough supplies. When I went out, if I saw something that I used, like double-sided tape, glues, things like that, I bought extra to put away. So I've got plenty of tools to use to create whatever I want to create. Also, in the new year, I am going to be renaming my channel, and I have a couple of suggestions, and I'm hoping some of you will help me out. I want to keep Gray Power because people know me by Gray Power, and I don't know if I want to put Gray Power's Creative Life or Gray Power Creations or something to that effect. And I'd really like to get some feedback. So if you could leave me a comment below and let me know. I think I've asked this before. And sorry, I hope I haven't got my finger on the mic. I'm using my old phone while I watch some videos. But I think I'm going to get my ass out of this bed. I have laundry to do. But I remember somebody saying once, when you're decluttering, when you're purging your home, and to start with one room at a time. So the first room I started with was my kitchen. And I went through the kitchen and went through the cupboards and got rid of doubles and triples of things that we had, that Mom and I had together. So the kitchen was the first spot. And also, although here in Canada we don't have the issues that a lot of my friends in the States have when it comes to food shortages, supply shortages, God, I can't talk. We don't have that problem here at all. There's plenty of everything for everyone. What they have done is there's certain items, for some reason Lysol, I think they just wanted to up their stock. Lysol wipes are not available, but you know what? You don't need Lysol wipes. You can use paper towels and or rags and the different detergents, disinfectants. Make your own stuff like that. So, but I did stock up my pantry. So my kitchen is pretty much done. I have 3 containers of baking things that I was doing for my grandsons when, they were younger. I was making, gummy bears and cookies and things like that. Of course, that my kids frown upon because they don't want their children to just have sugar, sugar, sugar. So, but my daughter-in-law, she is a stay-at-home mom, and she does like getting into things. And when I got her the Cricut for her birthday, she has just been blossoming with that. And also, I've been giving her some of my craft things, and she has been making some really cool Christmas things, which I am so pleased with. So I know that a lot of my craft stuff is not wasted. But anyway, so the kitchen was the first room, and then the living room. And a lot of times we have knickknacks and things that we put away. I don't know why we don't put them out. I decided to put all of the pictures on the walls. My plants came in from the balcony because of the winter. I didn't want them to die out there. We've put those on a bookshelf, rearranged my living room, rearranged the little space that I work on my computer behind my sofa that you saw in my last video. And also there's a little room there for my trampoline for me to do a little bit of exercising. I also have a yoga mat and things, and those are things that I want to do, just haven't been motivated to do it. Oh, my arm. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. How can you enjoy just listening to me chat? But this is Vlogmas Day 2. This is what we've been up to. I've made a nice pot roast, cleaned up the kitchen, cleaned up the living room, and last night until 4 in the morning, I went through and chucked out tons of paper stuff. You know, paper that's been ripped, pieces that I don't need. If you remember in another video that I had cut up, and here they are sitting all here, different pieces of paper that I might use crafting, 4x4s, 3x5s, 5x5s. Anyway, they're all in here, still in the paper, but ready to be used for when I start crafting. So anything more than that, I don't need. I don't need extra, because when I start using my paper pads, which is all of these, and there's my colored 8.5 by 11s that I have, and I need to clean up this because I've been kind of shoving things that I find and throwing them out. But that is all going into recycle. I am not saving it like I'm going to die. I'm going to get rid of things. I'm finding all kinds of things. Look at this. I bought this last year. Ho, ho, ho. I'm going to put that in my kitchen for my grocery list. I put it on here when I think of it in the kitchen, and then before I leave, I write everything. I put everything down in my phone, and that way when I'm shopping, I'll have that. So, oh, I'm going to go in the kitchen and do that. But I'm finding lots of labels, napkins, which I love. I love napkins, but I like to use them instead of just hoarding them. Aren't these adorable? I just love these. And I'm going to start using them. And I think I will start with opening up this smaller one. It's so pretty. And start using them for our suppers. There is my my window air conditioner that I took out a week ago. It's still sitting there instead of being covered and put out on the balcony so that I could have more room in here. Anyway, enough of my whining and complaining. Thanks for joining me today on Vlogmas Day 2, and we shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.